Morning! So if you recall, guys, back in French Wells, we found this table leg. Can you see it? So we're going to install our outdoor table. When we were still in Loop Run, we managed to contact a company called Harbor Shoppers in the USVI, St. Thomas, I believe. And they had a Mahi 36 table. So we managed to get that ordered, and friends of ours actually picked it up for us and they brought it back to Loop Run. So there's the tabletop itself. It does need a paint job, a bit of a sand. But we're going to have an outdoor table. It's exciting. Are you as excited as I am? No comment?
Hey, sorry, I didn't realise the camera was on. I was in my own world. Just trying to find the most even spot. That seems about right. So I'm going to put butyl tape, re-screw this down, put that up. Once that's up, we'll give it a clean up, and we've got a little bit of a two-part epoxy paint left as well, so I'll give it a lick of paint so it looks all nice and clean. It's not in the best condition in the world, but it's not far off, so with a bit of paint, should be lovely jubbly.
Yeah, lovely jubbly.
Should we just try sitting that on the top first, just to make sure everything's as is?
Hi, we are Erica and Davy, an adventurous, slightly crazy couple who has taken on the challenge that is a hurricane-damaged catamaran. We have come so far and are beyond happy to be floating once more. Subscribe to our channel to follow our journey. Take a chance. You never know how perfect something may turn out to be. Which way is it supposed to go?
I think it's that way, isn't it? Yeah, that's it, because you've got the most access for the door and then the most seating positions.
So the one thing I do notice is it does take up quite a bit of space in the cockpit. We've been so used to having this empty space, but I think it'll be fantastic. We can actually eat outdoors now, and we won't have to put our plates on the cushions where Fox can just come and take her pick of what she wants. What do you think?
Yeah, well this has already got screw holes in it, and I think they actually line up.
Well, you're a little bit twisted at the moment.
Yeah, but I can twist the bottom. Because the bottom I'm not actually going to use the same screw holes.
No?
No.
What's that?
No holes.
So you're checking now that you didn't go through?
I know it couldn't anyway. It was raised up off the floor, and there's a double floor.
Look at that! Just like that, we have a table. It's pretty big, eh?
Gotta get used to having something that big in the cockpit. But yeah, it will be handy. Alright babe, now you can clean it. Good morning guys. You might notice by the sound in the background that we are underway. So we've decided to leave Long Island. We sat out there, we had a good explore, we enjoyed Long Island. And the last couple of days we were just sitting waiting to leave. We had a bit of crappy weather coming out of the east-southeast. It was blowing up to, I don't know, 30, 35 knots. So it was good to be in there with good holding. But we've decided we want to move on. So we've decided to go to the bottom of the Exuma chain and go to a couple of little island spots, a couple of anchorages that we haven't been to before, so we can go and explore together. We could have gone with Andy and Sonia and a couple of other boats. They've gone back up to Calabash because they want to do some scuba diving. I've decided let's go somewhere we haven't been before, we've never taken a camera before, and we're going to slowly make our way up to Georgetown. But anyway, as for today, can't get better conditions than this. Absolutely fantastic. There's Long Island behind us, and there is absolutely no wind. But even so, in here, there is very little chop anyway. I mean, it does pick up when you've got 20-30 knots of wind, but in here it's quite protected and it's very shallow. It's about 12 feet deep the whole way across. So that's where we're headed. Dead ahead, compass heading to 300 degrees, and we should find some little islands over there in about 2 hours time. Check out this new funky cockpit. Look at that with the cockpit table. What do you reckon? You happy you joined the table?
It's weird. It's in the, like, we're not used to it yet.
Completely not used to this table. It's taken me a couple of days to get, I don't know, to even put anything on it because I'm just not used to it being there. But I think, to be honest, now I've got used to it.
It is going to be good.
I do like it, and the boat does actually look a bit more complete.
Yeah.
Because we're not missing it. But we've just been so used to having this big space.
But it's just this big white expanse of space. So Davey was saying he wants to
I
make
want
like
to
a
put something on
tablecloth.
it. So I put my cup on it for today, but I think we should have a flower pot or something in the middle. What do you reckon, guys? I was thinking as well, when we get new covers for the outside cushions, that we should make something also for the table. I don't know, would you guys do that, or would you just leave it so it's easy to wipe off? See, that's better. Now we've got flowers.
What's that, Fox? Hey, Davey.
Up, up. Yep.
Where was that anchor?
Just behind it. It's so calm.
It's so calm. We've turned around. The anchor's actually sat behind the boat. It's bizarre.
I think what's actually happening is the length of just the chain touching the bottom directly below us. All we've done is spin on that. The weight of a small part of chain, 4 or 5 links. That's it. It's like heavy, sludgy snow. You sink into it and the heavy wetness sticks to your toes. That's what it feels like around it.
Neither of us have been in snow for a while, but this is what it feels like.
You'll remember.
You sink.
Help!
Help! Help! It's a workout for the legs, though. But it's been good because it's been raining a couple days, so we haven't done too much excursions on land.
So it's starting to go back in. See?
Yeah.
Go in that way. Back into the sand.
Can feel it in the butt.
I can feel it everywhere. I'm nearly up to my knees.
Doesn't take much. So Fox has definitely added a new word to her favorite list, and that would be sandbars. So luckily she had a lot of fun down here, so we left her playing in the water, and we found these really cool iguanas. So Davy's just plotting a course right now, so we're going to be on the move. We had a lot of fun exploring that sandbar yesterday, but it has gotten a little bit rocky, so we're going to try and move up a little bit more. What do you reckon?
Yeah, we're just going to go about 5 miles up. It's absolutely fabulous here, but we've only got a few days to explore these little coves and bays, if you will, before the wind turns back around. So we're going to do one a day and just do small hops till we get into Georgetown. So we do about 3 or 4 different spots on the way, as long as the weather lets us.
Yeah. So it's a bit cloudy today. Just over here is Hog Key Cut, so we're not going to be going through there. We totally could, but unfortunately this time we're not going to make it down to the Raggeds and Gementos. Just without a mast, sails, wind propulsion is just not the smartest idea. But we're going to go to a nice little anchorage just over here with a white sandy beach. So we're almost there for the day.
Alrighty guys, bit dark. I've got the red lights on instead of the normal lights. Let's go on outside. So it looks like the Bahamas is throwing another little curveball at us. All the weather predictions, everything else, exactly what we're supposed to have to be on this shoreline. And there's obviously been a squall somewhere out at sea, and it's thrown a northeasterly at us. Don't know what the wind is. We don't have wind instruments, but I'm guessing it's been gusting way above the 20s, maybe 25, 30s. And yeah, so we're stuck against the lee shore with big rollers, and we're close to a cut. So unfortunately that means now the tide is coming out. We've got wind against tide, so it's made very choppy in here. Let's see if you can see this. It's the dinghy out on a bridle. So again, not a very comfortable night, but anyway, I'm sitting here on watch. It's not that late at the moment, it's only about 10 o'clock, and I've got all the electronics on, so I can see here, this is my drag anchor app. We're sitting 103 feet from the anchor. We were the other way around earlier on this morning, so we were sitting here. You see where the blue marker is on my phone? We were sat there, and now we've turned around because we had the current coming against us. We were sat up here at the other end of the bay, and now we've pulled back, and I say we probably took about 5 to 10 feet just to reset the anchor, and now we've been sitting nice and solid at this spot here. So, oi, get messages on the phone at the same time. Alright, anyway guys, so I'm going to put the cameras off. Should all be hopefully over shortly. If this was a squall, they're normally short and sweet. So yeah, I'll get back to you in a bit. I'm not sure if the camera's going to do this justice. The wind has slightly died off. I'd say it's probably gone down to about 10-15, closer to 15, and gusting above. But now the current has got much stronger coming through the cut. So the current has taken over from the wind. So now unfortunately we're side on to it. But hopefully now the wind's starting to die. Hopefully that will die completely off, so the waves will die off and the current will just hold us into whatever's going to finish us off for the evening. So fingers crossed, it's going to get better, but it looks like it's been getting a bit worse to get better at the moment.
So after a very stressful evening, why we had bad weather where we get pushed towards the beach, it's not fair. We've been waiting out some squalls this morning, and now we are getting ready to move this boat up towards Fowl Key, I think you said, yeah? We'll see if we find anywhere along the way that we want to stop, but we're going to head up there. There's some bad strong easterly winds coming later on this week, so we want to get tucked in a little bit. The Bahamas seems like they're always hiding from weather. I do like this little beach though.
Which way is the chain? Oh, there we are. Hey guys, let's get this anchor up. Chain's dead ahead, eh?
Looks like it.
Dead ahead. Alright, we've got the current coming straight at us, so I will drive on up to it, but let's just get this done nice and smooth.
Yeah, nice and slow.
Nice and slow.